refuse to die in basketball is sort of a scary thing. And that was the tale of two halves.
And this being your last non-conference game, this is a good thing to build on, right? You got 10 big games coming up in your conference, and a finish like this can really spur a team on, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, Coach is, again, one of the winningest coaches in Division II basketball. I'm honored every time I stand on the sideline with him to get a win against such a prestigious program. And to take care of home court is great, but again, it sets the tone for going into the Northern Division with Bowie coming in here on Saturday. So the girls set a goal for themselves to win the Northern Division this year, and I think this was a great way to go into Saturday.
What in your mind was so much different in the last 14 minutes or whatever it was compared to the beginning of the game?
I think defensively we just simply kept the ball in front of us. We were a little helter-skelter in the first half. A lot of face cuts, a lot of second opportunities on rebounds. They went to the line 12-6 in the first half, so they just kept the ball in front and we calmed down a little bit, you know, and I think that was the big difference. But once we got a rebound, we did what we do, and that's get out and run.
To close out a game 15-1, I mean, that doesn't happen very often, right? A
No,
close game.
Right, it doesn't, and you know, I'm getting Morgan State flashbacks. You know, sitting in there at halftime and people's faces are blank, and then a captain decides we're not leaving the locker room until everyone is going to be on the same page, and that's what it was. But I have to continue to say this about Amani Clark sitting here. You know, a couple of years ago when Amani was unrecruited, and the reason we brought her here is because the kid never quits, and I hope everybody gets it now. It's not because her shot is so phenomenal. She just never quits, and her energy alone was contagious to 13 other players tonight, and I have to say hats off to her for that because she carried her team tonight.
And she did big at the end of the first half too, because you looked like you're gonna get blown out at some points, right?
It was looking that way when 22 hit her nice little floater with no time on the clock going into halftime. But yeah.
And just either Amani or CJ, just talk a little bit about the Coach Bishop Morgan State. How much opening the season, coming back from 20 points down in the second half to beat a program like Morgan on the road, and then obviously Saturday you have a point of reference, you guys were down double digits at halftime. How much does that help? Those experiences help you guys in a game like this where you guys are down 16 in the second half?
I believe like at Morgan when we were down by 20, you know, everyone decided that we're not going to stop fighting. We're going to keep going, keep pushing. No one's going to quit. So when we came back to the locker room, we thought about the Morgan game. We've been here before. So why frazzle? Why get all helter-skelter? We just have to keep pushing and calm down, like we said.
And I just want to say, at that time, we had to go back to the basics and go back to what we knew, which was playing our game and not, you know, playing other people's game, but doing what we know.
Amani, when you have a game like this where where you play so well in portions and so poor other, what does that tell you? What needs to be done? What do you guys have to do to try to get it more consistent to really get to the places you want to go?
I would definitely say that we can't depend on anyone else for our energy. We have to, regardless if the gym is packed or not, or we have a lot of fans or not a lot of fans, we have to depend on ourselves for our own energy and our own effort. We gotta have each other's back, because if we don't have each other, then nobody else will. So.
Cynthia, did you say anything in particular at the half that you remember, or was there anything said that had relevance to you that ended up showing in this?
Well, it all starts with defense. You know, I told everyone you need to find some kind of way to get yourself hyped for defense, because defense want to win games. Offense just, you know, fills the bleachers. So I think everyone got in their mind that we are a defensive team. So if we keep the ball in front and we defend well, we should be fine.
How much fun was it that last
Oh, it was too much
10
fun.
minutes?
Way too much fun. I think that we keep that energy from start to finish, then we're going to blow out a lot of teams in this conference.
Congrats.